It was probably the worst kept secret surrounding the ASU football team, but Herm Edwards did make the official announcement Monday night that freshman Jayden Daniels will be ASU's starting quarterback, while freshman Joey Yellen will be his backup. And that did come as a bit of a surprise that he was able to move into that number 2 spot ahead of redshirt junior Dylan Sterling Cole. But the coaching staff couldn't say enough about how much those two freshmen have improved since the time they came to campus in the spring. Both guys have been praised for their poise and just having that it factor. Rob Likens, offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach, said that when Daniel specifically was in at quarterback during team drills, just good things ended up happening to the offense, and sometimes it was things that he just couldn't even really put his finger on, but when he was in, good things were happening. But a little bit more about Daniels. He started all 4 years in high school as a dual threat quarterback, and he was the number 2 ranked dual threat quarterback in the 2019 class, which made him the highest ranked QB to land at ASU. And he will make history at the end of the month, becoming the Sun Devils' first true freshman quarterback to start in their season opener. So it's sort of a big deal, even though we assumed that this announcement was coming, that he is ASU's starting quarterback. Some more things that were said about the two in terms of Yellen's growth. He made a lot of changes to his body. He lost some weight. And he had some throwing motion issues that they were able to work out before they went to Camp T. And right before they went to Camp T is really when the coaching staff said they got together and started talking about, hey, if Daniels continues on this trajectory, he is poised to be the starting quarterback, which he proved himself last week during Camp T. Going back to Yellen, one more thing about him, he's a smart guy. He has a lot of potential, and he grew up idolizing Peyton Manning. So sort of what he fashions his game after, what Likens said, is that he uses his mind to be the defense along with his arm. So both guys have been highly regarded, but it's a unique situation. As I mentioned, two freshmen being your number 1 and your number 2 quarterbacks. Coach Likens said that in his 30 years of coaching, not only has he never coached that dynamic, but he doesn't recall ever coming across that dynamic. So it's going to be something new, and their offense is really going to depend, how dynamic their offense is this year is really going to depend on how much Jayden Daniels is able to absorb and handle. And Herm Edwards wants to make sure, really the coaching staff wants to make sure that they're not putting too much pressure or throwing too many things at Daniels. And, Herm said he's not the savior at the end of the day. He's still a freshman. He's going to do some things that impress a lot of people, but he's also going to make mistakes, and that's what freshmen do. So they understand that heading into the season. And then lastly, as far as redshirt junior Dylan Sterling Cole is regarded, he did not practice on Monday. He was limited on Saturday, and he left practice early on Friday. He is dealing with a shoulder injury. So that's it for the quarterback situation. For now, ASU will open their season on August 29th at home against Kent State.